12 noon on this Tuesday afternoon, October 31st, 2017, Halloween afternoon, and it's time now for the Peter Channel News Report on this Tuesday afternoon, October 31st, 2017. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. The time is 12 noon on this Tuesday afternoon, and our top story in the Peter Channel News Report is President Trump belittles Oliver who tried to connect with Russia. Spain awaits next Mumbai after a Catalan leader from Belgium. 2 unfeared dead after tunnel collapsed at North Korea nuclear test site, Japanese TV claims. Historians respond to John F. Kennedy's Civil War remarks, strange, sad, and wrong. Manhunt shits for gunmen who killed one on Utah campus. Nationalist group backs Puigdemont in Brussels. Questions raised about sailor story after months stranded at sea. Gaza tunnel airstrike, Israel-Palestine tensions that died since 2014 war. Martin Luther's 95 theses are 500 years old. Facebook, Twitter, Google executives testify on Capitol Hill. The repeated and incorrect claim that Russia obtained 20 pounds of their uranium. Bo Bergdahl offers tearful apology to soldiers who search for him. South Korea recently appointed unification minister said talks with North Korea should not be ruled out if Pyongyang signals a willingness to denuclearize. A strategic land crosses between Turkey and Iraq, formerly under the rule of Kurdistan, and now operated by Iraq, Turkey's prime minister said on Tuesday. China's foreign minister said it hopes the ties to South Korea will be normalized. Catalan leader Carles Puigdemont charged with sedition said in Brussels on Tuesday that he will not return to Spain unless a fair trial is guaranteed. Pro-Ukrainian fighter Amina Okaba and a man accused of plotting against Russian President Vladimir Putin were talking about ambush. Officials said Tuesday. South Korea's Samsung Electronics Company announced a record third-quarter profits on Tuesday and sweeping changes in its leadership. Female Administrator Buck Long will testify before a Senate panel Tuesday will face question on federal response to this year's hurricanes. Hundreds of thousands still have no electricity in Northeast Tuesday, left over from Tropical Storm Philip after it battered New York and New England. 2 New York City Police Department detectives raped a teenage woman they were appearing for possessed marijuana, prosecutors said on Monday. Trick-or-treating still on in Attleboro areas. Recovery from storm continues. The congregation Goddess Achievement announced the format for Wednesday's candidate forums, which includes audience questions for the mayoral candidates. U.S. conservative government is just at the highest level in almost 17 years. Under Armour selection forecast that North America's slide worsens. Trump expected to name Jerome Powell as next Fed chairman. Ramo has a big lead in driver's scores, but here's how it could lose it. Look at that stocks. They now up 31.74 at 23,380.48. SP 500 up 4.03 at 2576.86, and Nasdaq up 27.08 at 6726.04. Scientists discover India's oldest fossil, a Jurassic sea monster. SpaceX stations another rocket London after launch a Korean satellite. Strange X-rays were seen pulsating at Jupiter's poles. NASA series Space Sounds should be the place for their Halloween party. Why does brain patterns may predict people at risk of suicide? No surgery for smokers or diabetes. Plus, the new case stirs debate, and Black Death Map global outbreak warning as 9 new countries placed on high alert. Peter Children's time is 12:03, and now it is 12:04 on this Tuesday afternoon, and it's time now for a sports report. Wheaton Lions women's soccer will have a playoff game, a Newmark playoff game at 2:30 p.m. at Wheaton College against WPI, and the volleyball game will have a game at 7 o'clock, a Newmark tournament quarterfinal game against Clark University. Jay trade a major upgrade for fantasy football. Broncos bench chosen on change of quarterback, anything's possible. Peter Children's time is 12:04 on this Tuesday afternoon, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Beep! Let's study off on the MBTA, where the Green Line experienced minor delays to the disabled train at Copley on the westbound side. And it's looking good on the commuter rail and the ferries in the subway system. Okay, looking at the hows and byways of New England, first of all, down in Rhode Island. It's looking good, except on the Newport Bridge on the westbound side, a little slow. Southeastern Massachusetts highways are looking good, except on Route 3 on the northbound side, a little slow over the Hanover stretch. Mass back on westbound side, a little slow around the East Boston stretch around Logan Airport, 120 on the northbound side, a little slow around 28 in Lexington. Central and Western Massachusetts highways are looking good, except on 91 on the southbound side, a little slow between 291 and 57 in Springfield area. 84 on the westbound side, it is slow for the Waterbury and Denbury stretches. Merritt Parkway eastbound side, a little slow Milford, Connecticut stretch. And Vermont and Rancho Maine highways are all looking good. Peter Childers' time is 12:06 on this Tuesday afternoon, and it's time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar, and it shows the radar satellite photo shows a few clouds stretching from southeastern New Hampshire all the way on to northeastern Massachusetts and Worcester County and the northeastern Connecticut. Lines of clouds stretching from Maine all the way down to the Great Lakes. Rain showers in the north central Maine and middle of Nantucket. Rain showers in the north central Vermont, and snow sleet around the Adirondacks of New York State, and rain showers stretching all the way down to Lake, Ontario. Rain showers around the Montreal area, and never line. Rain showers stretching from Utica all the way down the Thruway, and all the way down to North Erie, Pennsylvania, and off the Ohio Lake Erie coast. And snow and sleet rain showers around north central Ontario and on western Quebec, and raining around the Montreal area, and snow and sleet from northern and central portions of Michigan, some rain showers in the northwestern Michigan and the northeastern UP of Michigan. Alright. Take a look at the weather outside on this beautiful Halloween, and it's breezy, and it is a breezy day, and beautiful skies on this Halloween afternoon. So if you're gonna go out trick-or-treating, 4 p.m. 57 degrees, 6 p.m. 52 degrees, and 8 p.m. 45 degrees. So it's gonna be perfect trick-or-treating weather for the little ghost and goblin. Just make sure you put a layer over your costume because it's going to be a little chilly, but perfect Halloween trick-or-treating weather in New England. Alright. 7-day forecast. It goes like this. We have a frost advisory in effect from 11 p.m. this evening to 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Wednesday. Northern Connecticut, Rhode Island, and portions of eastern Massachusetts are in the frost advisory. Lows will bomb in the upper 20 and middle 35. Daybreak on Wednesday, and widespread frost is expected between 2 and 8 a.m. and sensitive outdoor plants may be killed if left uncovered. Alright, 7. For this afternoon, sun's got about 59 degrees and westward about 40 miles of gusty is 25 miles an hour. For tonight, there's a frost after 1 a.m. Alright, mostly good about 31 degrees, light westward about 5 miles coming common in the evening. For Wednesday, areas of frost before 9 a.m. was 50 the most gust, but 54 about 42 degrees, and a wind shift to light southeast wind. For Thursday, a slight touch of showers before 9 a.m. Mostly gust about 64 degrees, and southeast about 5 to 8 miles an hour, just based to 20%. Thursday night, mostly gust about 55 degrees, and Friday, mostly cloudy, part gust about 70 about 41 degrees. Saturday, most sunny, most gust about 54 about 38 degrees, and for Sunday, chance showers, most gust about 53 about 45 degrees, and chance based to 30%. And for Monday, chance showers, most gust about 61 degrees, and chance based to 40%. Currently in Taunton is Fair 57, and Norton is Fair 55. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel. New news put on this October 31st, 2017 on a Tuesday. Peter J. Woods, hope you have a good day. Goodbye to you. Hope you have a good day, and go Lions!